Good morning, my people, my people, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son that there is per machismo. My people, let me bring some facts to your attention that you may not be aware of. But these facts are right out there in the stratosphere, and if you go searching for them, you are going to find them. Do you know the Caucasians, the European, the Edomites, they are one and the same? Did you know that when the Israelites, who they call the Africans, were enslaved, every Caucasian's nation were prospering? Did you know that even the poorest members in their community were having an easy life? These are some of the things you have to consider. Now, when they were whipping us and raping us and buggering us and causing black men to have sex with their mothers and call them motherfuckers, when they were having black men having sex with other black men for their pleasures and enjoyment, and when they were working us every day on the plantation, every Caucasian nation, every poor in the Caucasian society were having an easy life. They were all employed. After slavery was abolished, then the Caucasian nation started experiencing recession and depression and all of these decline in their economy. My people, they know this. They know that our enslavement brought them wealth and prosperity. Even the poorest of the Caucasians in the Caucasians community experienced a fairly good life. So when the Caucasians tell you that if you go and have an abortion, if you have a child now, the baby is going to complicate your life and they encourage you to have an abortion. Bear it in mind that they are not looking out for your best interests. They are looking out for their best interests. It is their desire to take this world back to the glory days of the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th century, when blacks were enslaved and they were living the good life. My people, them carried even so far that your child can have an abortion, your minor child can have an abortion without informing you. And if you find out, there is nothing that you can do, because that is the law in the United States and in Europe, that a minor child could have an abortion without informing their parents. My people, when the Caucasians tell you that homosexuality is okay, God loves homosexuals, but He don't love the act, they are lying. He hates the homosexuals and He hates the act, because it is the act that creates the homosexual. My people, when they tell you that there's pastors, ministers of religion who are homosexuals, and when they are willing to defend homosexuals by ruining hard-working, honest people's life because they speak the truth about homosexuals, they are trying to induce you into homosexuality. They want you to think that if you become homosexuals, the Caucasians community is going to be behind you and they're going to defend you. My people, it is their desire to enslave you and to enslave the entire Israelite community. The manifesto of the homosexual community that was published in the 60s This is a manifesto that was written by a white homosexual group. It was prepared by a white homosexual group. It says, we are going to rape your little boys. And we are going to make them into what you hate. They threaten to rape little boys. And that is why there have been so much pedophilia all across America and Europe and in everywhere, in every country, the white man set his foot. When they were saying they were going to rape your little boys or your little girls, the war was not general. The war was, we are going to rape the Israelites' little boys and little girls. We are going to rape the little girls of the Arab, of the Indian, of the Pakistanis, of the native people, of the Africans, because it is their desire not only to re-enslave the Israelites, but to re-enslave the whole world, so that they can reap the resources of the whole world without any problems. You will harvest the mines and bring all the mineral to them, because they are your masters, you are the slaves. They will control you using demonic forces. Anyone who trusts the Caucasians is a fool. Anyone who go in pursuit of anything the Caucasians has are fools. I do not want the Caucasians' money. I don't want the woman. I don't want the friendship. And I don't want the fame. I will never go in pursuit of anything the Caucasians has. And if they're giving it away for free, I don't want it. My name is Chief Strongblood. St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo. I'm out.